It's time for another hobby vlog. Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel STF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas, Norwegian Viking, and Happy New Year! It's my hobby vlog number 121, I think, and it's my year in review video. Since everyone is doing years in reviews, I thought I was doing the same. I did one last year showing off every single model I painted the previous year again. And I'm doing the same thing. So in the other room I have all 373 models I completed last year set up, and I thought I'll show you the models I painted, why I painted them, and stuff like that. So it's been an interesting year, to be honest. I got a great start finishing the Murray Goblin project early on, and loads of other stuff. And then work kind of piled up, so I have not been as productive the last bit of 2018 that I was the first bit. So obviously I did complete my goal with 8 models to spare, and I do believe I should be able to try to exceed the goal of. So it should be 374 models I will try to paint this year. So I do have loads of projects lined up. So I'm finishing up currently 8 mounted Nazgul plus all the named Nazgul I haven't completed before, foot and mounted. Still need to do the Fell Beast though at some point, but not in a good while I think. And I do want to do armoured horse versions for the Nazgul that can have armoured horses as well, but that is a project for another time I think. In addition, I have some Rannons I need to do. I need to do some Ents, and then and the Mouth of Sauron. Need to finish him as well. But after that, it's basically I think it's half a year where we have all the models completed for the Grand Campaign. So in that time, I know I'm going to do a Uruk Scout Army in that time, and I know I'm going to do more on my Star Wars Legion force. In addition to, I want to really get into Fallout. I have now all the models I need for Fallout Wasteland Warfare. I have all the models, so just need to paint them. So that's going to be the majority of the latter, the summer, late spring, summer, and early fall. I think is those 3 projects. And after that, we go into more, I think, Rohan stuff. Yeah, Rohan. So more Uruks, more Rohan, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting year for painting. I hope I'll be able to look back in early 2020 and have a table as impressive as the one I'm about to show you. So enjoy, and yeah, I'll show you everything I painted in 2018. Right, so welcome to this table of finished painted miniatures. Although, to be fair, some of the bases still needs some work. But here is my year's worth of painted miniatures, from small projects to big projects, and I thought I should just show you what I painted and why. So first up, and this is actually the last models I finished this year, it's my Rangers of North and the Dunedain. So I had already finished 3 Dunedain a couple of years ago, but I needed more Dunedain for the Grand Campaign. So these are of course coming up with the start of the Fellowship sourcebook. So just thought I should paint up some Rangers. And there's still some Rangers left to go. I still need to paint my Grey Company, and still need to paint some normal Rangers, Ranger Gondor. So yeah, but yeah, I'm fairly happy with these. And next up, we have my Star Wars Legion project. So this army is not done by far. I have 3 more Stormtrooper squads. I have Boba, the Emperor. I have 3 squads of Snow Troopers. I have Scout Troopers, the Imperial Guard. I have the E-Web. I have so much stuff to paint for this army, but yeah, it's enough to play with, and we already have some battle reports on the channel with these against Wild Rebels. I also did some Gangs of Rome. Again, base is not done, sorry about that, but yeah, Gangs of Rome is a wonderful game, and these miniatures are lovely. They're not the best quality miniatures. Some of them are really outstanding, like this guy. He is really cool, the one in the front there, and Tisiphon. She's really cool, and some of the other miniatures are really stand out, but for the majority of them, they're really basic. But then again, it doesn't cost that much, and it's a very enjoyable game to do. For Articon this year, I had a project trying to paint every single character sculpt of the Fellowship members, and I got there for the majority of them. No, that's not true. I managed to get all the Boromirs, all the Aragorns, all the Gimlis, and all the Legolases done. Of course, now just announced was Gimli, Legolas, and Aragorn from their charging out of the boat scenes at Plagia. So I guess I'm done, and I still have Sam, Frodo, Pippin, and Merry, and 9 more Gandalfs to go, I think. So yeah, there's still a ways away to do this. Next up, we have my start of the biggest pile in my box of shame this year is my Nighthaunt army. So this model was done as a colour scheme tester for my army, and since then I've decided to go a complete another way with my colour scheme for this army. So so this is not how they're going to look. But yeah, the rest of the army is built. Everything is built, so it's just a few weeks with an airbrush, and then they'll be nearing completion. The biggest army I did this year was by far the Moria Goblin Horde. So this is 72 plastic Moria Goblins, 24 Moria Black Shields, we have 12 Prowlers, we have 6 Gundabad Moria Black Shield Command. We have all of the different metal models, as well as Groblog and Durbers, and a few captains and a drum. Adding to my Ashrak and the other named shaman, and the 2 other shamans I painted up earlier. This is nearing the complete Moria army. I'm still missing Balrogs, haven't painted those. Still missing the Dweller, and still missing the Goblin Marauders. But it's a huge army, and we've used that a lot for the Grand Campaign so far. Another few things for the Grand Campaign. This is of course my Mordor Uruk-hai. These were done during a weekend at the Norwegian Foundation for Fantastical Interests annual meeting. So all the representatives from all the different gaming groups and LAN parties and stuff like that, being a member of Hyperion, They gathered this October and decided on how to spend money and stuff like that, and elected new leaders and stuff like that. So I just brought these and two shagrats and painted up majority of those models there. And then I did 5 more trackers because I only had 1 painted. One of the things I wanted to paint a bit more this year was, or last year, was Infinity. But sadly, these are the 4 models I finished. Didn't finish more completion than this. I have plenty of half-painted models for Infinity, but these are the ones I did finish. But yeah, I'm fairly happy with the colour scheme, although it takes a lot of time. We also have the Watcher in the Water and the 6 Tentacles. So yeah, Watcher in the Water is a fantastically cool model. And had to paint the tentacles at the same time, as we need those for some of the battles in the Grand Campaign. And they were on the same paint scheme, so why not? It's a very, very cool model. Then we have, of course, Dark Age. We were wonderfully gifted Dark Age start set, and I've expanded on that with 3 ice rights, so ready to face Wild's Isaac faction. Murin and Dra were a big part of the Grand Campaign this year, or last year, so I had to paint those 2. Old Bilbo made his appearance, as did Gollum. And Buffer was... where's a Biffer? I totally forget every single time which one is which. Yeah, this one. Was he the first character study I did this year? He must have been. Yeah. So he was the first character study I did this year, well, last year, painting all the different poses of him. All 6. So in a barrel on top of the Troll Brute. On Pony, converted from the plastic one, and then the 2 different poses. The new one from the Forge World, and the old one from the Champions wearable kit. And then most of the stuff I finished for my near complete Gundabad army. Still missing my Gundabad goblins, mercenaries. So it's 2 brutes, 2 banners, 12 more Gundabads, and 12 berserkers plus a captain. As we did need these for the finalization of the Battle of the Five Armies earlier in 2018. So that is actually all that I painted last year. I know I said 372 in one of my previous videos, but it's actually 373 because I forgot this one. Of course, I haven't included all the terrain. I've built and of course painted a lot of terrain during the years. Some of it stands there. But yeah, it's only miniatures. So I managed my goal. I got 8 more models than I needed for my goal painted, and I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking to painting 1 more model than I did the previous year. So my goal for 2019 is 374, and I'm well on my way already because I have ring rights going on. So you'll see that next week, because I wanted this one to be just a showcase video. So thank you guys for watching, and please comment, like, share and subscribe, and do consider supporting STF on Patreon using the link in the description below, as it is a fantastic way for you to support our efforts here at the studio, and it gives us the monetary means to expand, improve and give you more cool videos each and every week. And if that's at all interesting for you, click the link, but more importantly, support your hobby.